8:25 p.m. I just walked out here. Alright? Okay, so what do we call those? Oh, that's right. No-see-ums. Yeah. And when do they appear? um, well, let's see. What do we have as far as what's in the sky? Hmm. Yep. Yep. I was just lucky that lighting out here was such to where I could capture that. And it was not too highly blended in with this milky white haziness, of which, well, yeah, it doesn't look too promising as far as clouds and colorations of clouds for tonight's sunset. Typically around that time period of 9 p.m. and thereafter. Oba Welba, no problem. I posted a lot of content today. And, well, I've been rather bored. So, well, I decided to spend a little bit of time. Oh, there's that big dragonfly. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there he was. I finally got him, I think. That's a big one. And that's the one of you been following along that with my content. Um, that I spoke about, yeah, just a few videos back that I was trying to capture that dragonfly, and yeah, so we got two captures of which I am quite satisfactorily thrilled with. Yeah, so I have been spending a little bit of time watching some others' content, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, well, is nobody applying likes anymore? When I've actually had to go to the comment sections. I say, hey, you don't have any likes. Here, I have one. And then, of course, I throw in a whole bunch of those emojis in the comment to signify, yeah, you deserve more than just one like. Yeah, that pathetic platform. uh, we just had the hummingbird that's come up a couple of times and have not gotten that in the shot either. Of course, every time I walk out here, it seems like that hummingbird is buzzing me. Of course, we can hear the cardinal out here. Um, Sounds like it's at its typical roost, of which to possibly watch me, because it does sound like it's right nearby and almost directly across from me. And it has not been coming up to its usual roosts, which is like right in here or on this branch here. You know, it's within this vicinity here. It's been mainly sticking within the woods. And of course, coming up to the feeding tree occasionally. Oh, and we got another no-see-um way up here. We see that one? It's gone now. Okay, so yet another one. Another aircraft, no contrails whatsoever on a supposedly, uh, well, what many might claim as being clear sky day. Well, as those clear skies to where you see the no-see-ums once again. And what is a no-see-um? An aircraft flying overhead with no contrail whatsoever. And you really see them a lot on clear days, if, or so-called clear days, if you're keeping your eyes open. Cloudy days, well, gee, that's when you have these rather large trails, right? So am I proving anything yet? They can create clouds. They can do just the opposite. They can clear the skies. Mm-hmm. Common sense. So, that's all it takes. Through observations, deductive reasoning, patterns, connecting the highest common denominators. Speaking of making connections, I think I'll go ahead and spend some more time helping some other channels out with their views and likes. Oh, I'm even applying this to channels that I'm not subscribed to. That's just popping up through those recommendations. Yeah, for some reason, all of a sudden I am getting a lot of, well, let's just use that term, Skywatcher channels. Is AI trying to get me to rally a group together? I was asked that quite a few times throughout the history of this channel, if that was like a mission of mine, was to begin a community of Skywatchers. No. First and foremost, I'm a sky observer. Big difference. Second of all, too many minds can create too many complications through too many opinionated thoughts. See, there's just too much out there to where everybody has their own thoughts, ideas, and opinions. Okay, there we go. Well, this freaking camera will allow me to focus in on this. And notice I am not doing any dimming to the lighting. Oh, yeah, thank you. That was the hummingbird, I do believe. Sayonara, Sky Bandit. Yeah, I even claim those as being Sky Bandits because you never know if they are connected to these jet aircrafts and their operations as far as doing reconnaissance missions, if you will, to make sure that is all is hunky-dory. But then again, they could also be surveillance crafts, or, well, some very filthy, rich tourists that just likes to fly the skies because they got the money and capabilities to waste a lot of fuel for their own pleasures. Let's go to an island, right? We won't go there. Now we got the UFO files. Now we can be distracted from any other files, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, what else? What else? What else? You know what? I don't think anything else. I'm getting a little too giddy. I believe I should end this before anything else should happen to fly over and really get me stoked. So we caught all that in just a few short minutes. And to think, yeah, I won't even state that. Other than, well, you know, I think I'm seeing waves up here again. I don't know, I might be getting just a little too giddy. And it's affecting my mentality. Or is it my mentality affecting my giddiness? Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and post this, and while it's doing that, I'll go ahead and throw out a couple more likes to a few random channels, unless, of course, it might be some channels that I am subscribed to. Yeah, take care. Have a great one. Skyways out. 8:55 p.m. I'm back. Yeah, a little bit of clarification and explanation is in order. I need to apologize to you and I guess to this robin. My thoughts, my eyes were more focused upon the skies when I was speaking of the cardinal, which no, I was not listening. This is in fact a robin. I didn't realize that until I was reviewing that previous recording, and now I feel very foolish. And that is why I felt it very necessary to come back and clarify my mistake with an explanation. Oh, come on, focus. Thank you, I guess. Um, and so a little bit further clarification. So this dragonfly that, well, unfortunately was not in focus, so it just came out to be nothing more than a blur. Um, what is that? Hmm. It has an actual time that it's been appearing, and I made mention of this in a previous recording, right around 8:30 p.m. It will show up, zip about for a moment or two, and then fly off. And I won't see it again until possibly the following night at, again, right around that 8:30 time frame. This is also kind of strange that when I come out here, right around that 9 o'clock time frame, is when the hummingbird really starts to mess with me, if you will, as we've seen. And I've shown this night after night practically within my recordings of this hummingbird flying up right around that 9 o'clock hour or thereafter, trying to get into the frame of my recordings apparently, because, well, it does a pretty good job at doing such. Okay, is there anything else that I am forgetting to clarify or explain from the previous recording? Oh, yes, yes, yes. How about the factor of these waves that I keep picking up in the sky? Now, whether or not we are getting any of those currently, I did notice them within that previous recording, of which it seemed like everything in the air was flying through the waves. So what are the waves? Is it the Schumann resonance? Or is it possible vibrations from a pole shift event? Is it actually magnetic waves that I seem to be picking up on within the skies? But then again, even if it is that, how do we explain when I can actually follow those waves to what appears like a hole or possibly even a portal? Are you actually watching my content? Are you merely watching? I guess that's more appropriate rather than actually examining. I like to examine other people's sky content because a lot of times they don't even realize what they have recorded. Fixated on cloud faces, right? Or shapes of clouds. Focusing in on the trails. But there's so much more if you only look. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I think I've done enough clarifications, explanations to suffice for what I deem necessary. And I believe we can go ahead and conclude this day's content altogether. Even though, well, we were possibly getting to that point, well, that might not even be coming about quite as yet, to where we can capture the strobe lighting of the sky. And that only occurs at a certain time period, of which I have shown in a few past videos. Yeah, I actually have a feel that we're going to have yet another flyover of some sort, but I'm going to ignore those feelings and again conclude this day's recordings. Take care. Have yourselves a great one. And if you care to, come on back to this flip side of reality join in for just that much more. And I have a lot of past content if you're ever interested in seeing just that much more, this flip side of reality, here in the skies of this not so great state of Michigan. Skyways out.